Our biggest mistake was not hiring Debbie to begin with. There were things we should have done differently that I didn't know about. And if Debbie had been involved at the beginning, we would have done everything right from the beginning. My name is Gittie. We live in New York. Our dream ever since we got married was to buy a home in Israel. So we bought an apartment a few years ago on paper before the building was built. I am now sitting in my living room in this apartment in Israel. We started out the project a few years ago. The building did not go on schedule. The building was behind schedule. But then Corona happened and everything shut down. So we couldn't travel to Israel, and I realized I needed somebody to help. It is really hard to do things long distance. You need somebody here. You need somebody who really understands the process. You need somebody who can explain it to you in English. You need somebody who will be able to know in advance how things have to be done properly. On Debbie's website, there was a video of a woman named Perla, and she was in her apartment somewhere in Israel, and she had a beautiful apartment. She described the process of working with Debbie, and I just looked at that apartment, looked at the work, and thought, that looks like someone I could work with. It was really beautiful. It was so easy to work with her. Everything we did long distance, we did video phone calls where she went to the stores and she showed me furniture and appliances, and we could make decisions together, explaining the pros and cons of different things and understanding what would go well, what would fit in our apartment, how to lay out the space. She just made it so easy. She really listened to what we wanted and what our taste is like. Once we hired Debbie, we discovered that there were things that were done incorrectly, that were done wrong in our apartment. For example, a very silly thing, the shower head in our main bathroom was put on the wrong wall. That had to be completely redone. We did not discover it until the tiles were already put in, so the whole thing had to be taken apart and the pipes had to be changed. It was a big job, and if we had known in advance, if Debbie had been involved in the project, she would have made sure that was done properly to begin with, and we would have saved all that work. We keep on saying our biggest mistake was not hiring Debbie from the beginning, because it would have been done right from the beginning. We would have known what we were getting, and we would not have to go back and repair it afterwards. This was always our dream, to have a home in Israel, and we are thrilled. We are so happy with the way everything turned out, with the choices that Debbie made. We did it all long distance. This is the first time I saw the apartment, and we walked in and it is just gorgeous. I totally recommend Debbie. She did a great job, and she really knows what she's doing. She understands the architecture, she understands the building, she has contacts of people to bring in to do whatever needs to be done, and she's incredibly pleasant and easy to work with. So if you're going to do it, start at the very beginning, do it right, hire Debbie at the beginning, and then it will be done properly, and you will have a beautiful home.
Hi, I'm so excited to meet you. Oh my gosh.
Now we come and it's gorgeous. It's so beautiful. Thank you so much.
I'm happy that you're happy.
Everyone, we are all, and everyone who walks in the door. Our biggest mistake was not hiring you from the very beginning, because the things that we did wrong were before you came on board on the project. After that, everything is perfect. Smooth, easy, and so beautiful.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.